Likes everything so far. The one thing, defensively, they want to foul less.
Well, that sounds like a coach to me. It was my battle cry, too. I like your aggression. I like the things you're doing, but keep your hands in your pocket. Move your feet.
Blakes, the Duke transfer, 3 on the way, short. Saved right to Stanford. And Okpara, a nice reverse lay-in.
Great defense, but then you just, allow an offensive. You've got to turn him to where the help is. You turn him baseline, there's no help, but then there's the baseline, which is a kind of a defender as well.
This is what makes Raynaud different. The 7-1 Frenchman from 3. Healer just beats the 10-second call. Aiden Cameron in for the first time tonight. And Raynaud this time inside the line, and he's got 8. Davis, they lost by 6 at Alaska Airlines Arena in Seattle opening night against Washington. This man, Johnson, put on a show with 35 on that night, and he's on his way to put on a show tonight again.
Well, how about the tuck under his shoulder? He protects the ball, tucks it, and draws the foul. You're not getting that ball out of his hands, and you got to play without fouling, which not easy to do.
Wow, Blakes!
Not to be outmatched. Tim, how about Jaylen Blakes says, what you can do, I can do better. That's a pretty good finish by Jaylen Blakes.
Johnson trying to draw the foul. Fast break. Sellers, athletic transfer from USC. Agarwal to the hoop. Leaves it off. What a pass to Raynaud.
I love the move by Agarwal.
To Brule. Really consistent player. 9 points a game. 3 on the way is it.
Well, how about that for the shimmy, the shake, and the score, because you have to respect his ability. But Leo DeBrule, the senior from Seattle, showing you he's 55% on the year from 3, so those shots aren't flukes.
He's got 9 tonight. His career high is 14. Healer, right free throw line extended, rattles it in.
Well, I like that shot from Benny Geeler. Hard dribble, he puts it down and raises. You got to honor him because he's quick enough to go by you.
Oh, nice move. Healer, the floater, off. Raynaud with the tip. Maxime. He's got 17 in the Cardinal and the first half on a 9-0 run.
You could draw it up. Great defense, but even better offense. There's the drive, and Raynaud with his, what I call his best offhand. I love his left hand. He's so good with it, and goes up, guides the ball back in the basket. See if they can keep Stanford off the glass, off the board.
Raynaud 3 for 6 from deep. Everyone else was 1 for 10. Sellers, that'll help out.
Well, he's been quiet, but he's only been quiet because he hasn't had those opportunities. You give him those opportunities. Oziah Sellers, 40% shooter from 3. He's been really good, and he can knock that shot down.
Stanford only had 4 players score in the first half. That's Sellers' first bucket. Perfect execution, Tamba.
Do yourself a favor. Get some stops and then come down and solve it on the other end. You might see Stanford go to his zone here.
Already 14 fouls against the Cardinal as Johnson floats in. And to your point, Coach, you got Sellers on the bench with 3. Blakes just came into the game for him. He has 3 fouls as well.
Yeah, this has been all Davis. There's no question. The momentum has been completely in the Aggies' favor.
8-3 in terms of the second half thus far. Raynaud, that'll help.
Well, I like the look of Blake's driving without fouling, and he can't pick up a 4th. And now that's a pretty tough, as you mentioned earlier, a 2-man game, pretty tough to defend. Play, you step through the 2 7-footers and score it and foul. Davis Aggies are doing a good job of really making Stanford have to get it up now and play on a short clock, but they're scrapping.
Nice ball fake. Okpara and 1.
Okpara to watch him get by baseline, go up, absorb the contact. That's a big basket because the Aggies were knocking the door down off of Stanford's house that they were building.
Johnson's got 12 now, 23 straight games in double figures. He is bringing Davis back into this one. And Johnson with the steal, and he gets up for the slam. Such a fun player to watch in Oakland over the years, Monte. Nice set play, and it's in for Cameron.
Well, that's significant. Coming out of the timeout, they said, we're going to give Davis their own medicine. We're going to have a design play to go inside.
Raynaud working on that spin move. Short little hook shot. He's got 27.
Well, I like it, Tim. Here's, again, the zone look.
Raynaud, this would be a big 3, and he's got it! First time in his career with 30.
He says, you know what? That not so fast. I mean, that's a huge shot.
Great job by Cameron. 2-on-2. Blakes straight to the hoop. Al Smith told me before the year the goal is, first of all, we need a 500 or better record. Raynaud, is this the backbreaker? There's 1,000! Maxime Raynaud's got 33!
Tim, you called it. You started with 3 for 3, went into a cold lull, maybe got a little too happy with it, and then now is finished with his last 2 that have been pretty much daggers. And I think they'll take something from this as a learning tool and count it in the book. But big win for them to go perfect on the season. Great effort by Jim Les and the Aggies as well.